Today we're going to be looking at long division with remainders. And I have the steps of long division right here. So we're going to be going through these every single time we use our divisor and we put it into the numbers in our dividend. Okay? So the first step, we ask how many times does the divisor go in? How many times does the divisor go into 4? 3 goes into 4 one time. Step 2 is to multiply. I'm going to put a little multiplication sign here to remind myself. Okay, 3 times 1 is 3. Next thing we do is subtract. 4 minus 3 is 1. Notice how I'm keeping that in a nice straight line. Fourth step is to bring the next number down. So I put a 5, bring the 5 down beside the 1, and I have 15. I go back to number 1, cycle back up. How many times does the divisor go into 15? It goes in 5 times. I multiply. 3 times 5, not 3 times 15, be careful. The number you just wrote. 3 times 5 is 15. Again, I'm keeping it nicely lined up. The next thing I'm going to do is subtract. 15 minus 15 is 0. Then I'm going to bring the next number down. Look how nicely I keep that right in a line. Okay, you may even want to use some graph paper or some notebook paper to keep that lined up. And notebook paper, turn it sideways so that you're working in the lines. 3 goes into 2. How many times? 0. And you do need to write the 0. Okay, you'll get into trouble if you don't write the 0, and by that I mean your number's going to end up incorrect. Okay, you'll get the wrong number if you don't write the 0. So please make sure you remember to write the 0 up there. Okay, 3 times, and then we multiply. 3 times 0 is 0. Okay, so then subtract. 2 minus 0 is 2. So we have the same number, and we bring down the 6 beside it, again keeping it nicely lined up. Okay, 3 goes into 26. How many times? 8 times. Then I multiply. 3 times 8 is 24. And I subtract. 26 minus 24 is going to be 2. I bring down my final number 8. Again, keeping it right in a straight line. 3 goes into 28 9 times. 3 times 9 is 27. 28 minus 27 is 1. And there are no more numbers to bring down at this point. 1 is indeed smaller than 3. You have to check that. And that is going to be the remainder right there. So you bring it up here. R1. Sometimes we circle the remainder. Sometimes you might circle the whole answer. Sometimes you might need to rewrite the answer in a different spot. 15,089. Okay, R1. Alright, that is our answer to this long division problem with remainders. Again, to help have success with this, you have to follow these exact steps every single time, and you have to keep it lined right up. Again, if you don't keep it lined right up, you're going to get your columns confused. You'll end up with the wrong numbers. Don't forget to add zeros if you need zeros. If it doesn't go in, if the divisor doesn't go into this number, you must put a 0 there, because otherwise we would end up with just 1,589, which is very different than 15,089. Okay, so please be careful about that. But this is how to do long division with remainders.